Are you ready for more easy ASL signs? Let's do this. The sign accommodate. To sign accommodate, it actually consists of two separate signs. The first portion is going to be modify, and the second portion is going to be match. Now, I am right-handed, so my right hand is going to be my dominant hand. So take both hands out in front of the body, extend out the index fingers, now flex them just like this. With your dominant hand, I bring that slightly below the non-dominant hand, just like this. Knuckles are kind of touching. Now from here, I will pivot them in opposite directions, just like this. Show you from the side. That's the first portion. Now for match, take both hands, extend out the fingers, flex the fingers just like this. Now with your non-dominant hand, bring that out further away from the body, just like this. Now take your dominant hand, bring them close, and intertwine the fingers just like this. Now, let's put that whole sign together. Modify, match. Let me do it from the side. Modify, match. That is how I sign accommodate. The sign approach. To sign approach, simply take your non-dominant hand, extend that out in front of the body with the palm facing the signer. Now, with your dominant hand, it will form an upward arc motion approaching the palm of the non-dominant hand, just like this. Let me show you that from the side. Front again. That is generally how I sign approach. The sign cooperate. To sign cooperate, simply take both hands, bring them out in front of the body, palms are facing one another. Now from here, I actually form Fs with both hands, but the thumb and the index finger are going to intertwine just like this. And then from here, I will do a rotation motion, more like an counterclockwise motion going inward, just like this. Let me show you that whole sign. From the side. Front again. That is how you sign cooperate. The sign excuse, to lay off, or to pardon. To sign is simply take your non-dominant hand, bring that out in front of the body with the palm facing upward. Now with your dominant hand, having the same hand shape as the non-dominant hand, I will then from here take my dominant hand and scrape up against the palm and fingers of the non-dominant hand twice. From the side. Front again. That is how I sign excuse, to lay off, or to pardon. The sign goal. To sign goal, simply take the index finger of your non-dominant hand, extend it out in front of the body. Now, with the index finger of your dominant hand, it would actually go up and touch the tips of the non-dominant index finger, just like this, from the side, in the front again. That is how you sign goal. The sign gossip. To sign gossip, simply take both index fingers and thumbs, and you're going to bring them together like this, like the sign bird, and repeatedly do this. Now, from here, you will take them in a circular motion, just like this, and then what I will do with my mouth is I'll try to match the movements of the thumb and the index finger, just like this, indicating that I'm chatting or talking about people all over the place. That is how you sign to gossip. The sign jail or prison. Now, I sign jail and prison differently. Now, to sign jail, what I do is I take both hands, form the number 4. Now, with your dominant hand, which is closer to the body, I actually bring that up against the 4 fingers of the non-dominant hand in kind of like a perpendicular or crosswise motion. Front. Now, for prison, I sign this. Instead of doing 4 fingers, I actually take my index finger and my middle finger and I actually cross them just like this from the side. And the reason why I do this, in the prison, most times you're going to have just a small window where you can actually look inside the room or the prison area where the prisoner is, just like this. So jail and prison. That is how I sign jail and prison. The sign to multiply. The sign is I simply take both hands, form the letter K, and from here I take my dominant hand and my non-dominant hand and I cross them. Now the dominant hand is closer to me than the non-dominant hand, and I do this twice from the side, front again. That is how I sign to multiply. The sign other. To sign other, simply take your dominant hand. I first start off by signing the letter A. Now from here, I will keep my thumb facing upward on a 45-degree angle, just like this, and then I will pivot at the wrist going outward, just like this. From the side, front again. That is how I sign other. The sign surgery. To sign surgery, simply take your non-dominant hand, extend that out in front of the body with the palm facing upward. Now with your dominant hand, I actually form the letter A. This becomes a classifier, and this thumb actually kind of represents a scalpel. And from here, the thumb will actually pretend as if it's slicing the palm of the non-dominant hand, just like this. Let me show you from the side. Front again. That is how I sign surgery. Now, if you want to get more specific, just say I had shoulder surgery. What I do is I take that A and actually slice up against, or pretend that I'm actually cutting up against the shoulder. Or maybe you had other surgeries. You can actually place that on the area of the body and form that movement showing where you had the surgery. Now on this video, I've shown you at least 10 ASL signs. If you've learned anything from this video, please do me the honor of first hitting the like button. Next, go and hit the subscribe button. And last but not least, hit that notification button and stay tuned for my next ASL video.